My MIL says you're a mum now, this is what you signed up for. I, 22F, have been with my fiancé, 26M, for just over 4 years now and have a decent relationship with my in-laws. Back when my MIL had my partner, his father was not involved in actual parenting. He was the main source of income and my MIL went back to work at 5 weeks postpartum, so my partner's Nan, call her GW, watched my partner and his brother a lot. GW gave my in-laws a lot of crap. Especially MIL, how she's selfish for not raising the boys, how it's a wife's job to raise the kids while the husband works. Typical old-school mentality. My MIL hated it and still resents GW to this day for that. My in-laws have the same kind of mentality. My partner and I had a baby 7 months ago. It's been amazing and my partner has been amazing. I've got a horrible relationship with my family, so to me, my fiancé being involved in our daughter's life is super important to me, and showing my daughter what a healthy relationship is my top priority, and giving her a safe and loving home environment. Now, every Friday we go to my in-laws' house for dinner and drinks. MIL has made a few comments to me over the months like, wow, you're so lucky fiancé helps with bub, FIL never did that ever, he's such a good dad that he changes bub's nappy, FIL never changed a single nappy in his life, just stupid comments I've brushed off but they have seriously annoyed me. What my fiancé is doing is the bare minimum of parenting. My fiancé recently quit his job, he's depressed and burnt out, so I told him to take a break. He deserves it. I'm a som, but I've recently decided to work part-time at nights. Now my fiancé has been applying for jobs despite needing the break and interviewed for this job that on paper looks amazing but for us is just not the right choice. This job means he will possibly be away from Monday through Friday, works 9 days straight with 10 to 11-hour days. They have great financial incentives and willing to get him a truck license and chemical license, but with his mental health and our family dynamics, I just don't think my fiancé will deal with being away from home so much. We were discussing this new job with MIL and she said how it's stupid to turn down this opportunity and he needs to take it. I ended up pointing out that I'm now working nights and will need to obviously quit my job because we have a baby. That's when she went, oh, I will watch the baby and you can get her when you finish at 12 a.m. You can't quit your job, that's dumb. Bub is a terrible sleeper, hates naps, up multiple times through the night. I then pointed out that I would be a full-time mom through the day, working nights, and then doing the night wake-ups with Bub and said, when will I sleep then? She then goes, welcome to being a mum, this is what you signed up for. I think I pissed her off. That's when I kinda snapped and went, I didn't sign up to be a single parent MIL and I certainly didn't sign up to co-parent with you. She's obviously gotten upset and my emotions are heightened. I think what I want to know is, am I overreacting to be upset by her comments? Her and FIL are money obsessed and put their jobs before everything else in their life, where I am not. I care about family, our mental health, our bub. Money comes and goes, but this time in Bub's life we will never get back. I'm in the mindset that a better job that is more suited to us will come along. Am I the wrong? Update. Thank you everyone for your advice. I definitely took a lot of it on board and realized that we definitely share too much of our lives with our in-laws. Just want to make clear that financially we are fine with my partner taking a well-deserved break. Yes, he is seeking help, and no, we don't receive any financial support from my in-laws, nor do we rely on them. Now to the update. I messaged my MIL early this morning and asked if she'd like to go to lunch and chat. My MIL have always gotten along, but since we moved closer to home and had Bub, our relationship has certainly been very strained and gone downhill. We met for lunch and I started by apologizing for snapping at her. It wasn't fair on her that I didn't communicate properly. I ended up laying down some boundaries, telling her that we didn't need her opinions or judgments, we just wanted support. That I understand how I have different expectations in regards to my partner and his duties as a father than she had on FIL. She explained a lot about how they struggled pretty bad financially back when she had my partner and almost ended up homeless. She apologized for coming across as judgmental and rude when she was just concerned, and we agreed that she would trust our decisions in the future and take a step back. Honestly, it was probably one of the best conversations I've ever had with her and really opened my eyes. For context too, I have ASD and tend to struggle with people's tones and especially in social situations. I acknowledge that I may have taken what was meant to be advice from a place of care and seen it as an attack. This may not be the update everyone is expecting. Partner and I have agreed that we need to stop telling them so much and maybe cut back our visits. We've also both agreed that we need to be a little more responsible with our life choices. Things are definitely feeling better after lunch today. I've signed our daughter up for swimming lessons, so hopefully we can both get out and about and make some mum friends, and my partner has decided to not take the job but is going to go back to study and hopefully finish his certificate in heavy diesel mechanics. Feeling very positive after today.